Hello students and welcome back. We are doing the chapter light, reflection and refraction, and we have completed the chapter. That is, all the topics are covered. Go through all the videos properly and understand the concepts. Otherwise you can find problem in the chapter that is light, because there are lots of concepts to be understood. So since the chapter is over, and in the previous class we understood the power of lens and the combination of the lenses. So based on the same concept, we will do some numerical today that will surely help in the chapter. So let's start now without taking much time. And very first numerical I've already written so that we can somehow utilize the time properly. So it is given that what should be the nature and focal length of the lens to be put in contact with the lens of f is given 15 centimeter to get power of combination equal to how much? Equal to 10 diopter. So overall what is given, we don't know which type of lens is there. That is, one lens is understood, the focal length is given 15. So if it is written f15 means it is positive focal length. That is one lens we have x, that is nothing, convex lens, and its focal length, let it be f1, 15 centimeter is given. Now the question is, we have to place one other lens in contact with this, and since we don't know which type of lens it is, so it can be convex or concave. Let this lens is y. These two lenses are combined together so that the overall power of the combination is 10 diopters. Again it is given 10 diopter means it is positive. So overall power of combination is 10 diopter. So what is the value of focal length of the second lens? That we don't know. And what kind of lens is this? Because the nature of the lens means, the question is nature and focal length. Nature means whether it is positive or negative power. That will help us to identify if the lens is convex or concave. So let's try to solve it. So very first, one thing we know, a power is given overall, that is 10 diopter. So P will be equal to 1 upon F according to the formula, and this F will be the focal length of the combined lens. So better to overcome the confusion, write down this as F1. Okay, so F1 is the lens which is given to us with 15 centimeter focal length. Second lens will have a focal length F2 that we don't know, we have to find out. But overall combining these two lenses, the total power is coming 10 diopter, and we know if power is reciprocal of focal length, so we can write down P is equal to 1 by F. Yes or no? So that will be equal to 10 diopter. So no doubt till here. And from here, very first we can find the focal length of the combined lens. So let's solve it. Very first, so we can write down F is equal to 1 by 10 from here only. And you remember this will come in meter. Students do mistake here. They take the reciprocal of diopter and they get the focal length in centimeter. That is not possible. So in this case, this time the focal length will be meter, but we can multiply this with 100 to get the answer in centimeter. So let's cross it. That will become how much? This will be in centimeter, and that is nothing but 10 centimeter. So I hope there is no doubt. F is the focal length of the combined lens, that is equal to 1 by F is equal to D, 10D, and finally by calculating we are getting focal length of the combined lens is 10 centimeter. So we understood here. That is, now we know P will be equal to P1 plus P2. P1 and P2 is nothing but P1 is the power of first lens, P2 is the power of second lens, and P is the power of combination, that is nothing but 10 diopter. Simple. So in place of this we can also write down 1 by F, or no need to do it. If we can directly write down, or let's write down 1 by F is equal to 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2. We know this equation also. Power is reciprocal of focal length. Simple. So P1 will be 1 by F1, P2 is 1 by F2, and 1 by F we have already done calculation. So finally we are getting F as 10 centimeter. So put this value as 10. Be alert what units we are taking. Okay, so here we have already converted the focal length into centimeter. That's why I'm taking 10. So now whatever answer we'll get, that will be in centimeter only. Okay, so 1 by F1 is also given 15, and we have to find F2. So by solving this we can find the value of F2. So I hope you understood. So 1 by F2 is equal to 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15, that is 150, and 15 minus 10, that is 5 upon 150, that is 1 upon 30. So f2 is 30 centimeter. So I hope you understood. f2 is equal to 30 because based on the calculation we are getting this, and that is coming positive. And since it is coming positive, we understood here the unknown lens is also convex lens. So this is also convex lens. So we can say if we place the convex lens of focal length 15 centimeter and 30 centimeter close to each other, it will have the overall focal length how much? 10 centimeter. Okay, now next numerical we have, that is two lenses of power minus 1.5 diopter and plus 2.75 diopter are kept in contact. Find the focal length of the combination. So first we will solve this, and then after this I will add another part of the same numerical so that you will have more understanding. So here what is given to us, again we have two different lenses, and here it is already given in plus and minus. So we understood here P1 is how much? 1.5D minus P2 is given how much? Plus 2.75D. And find the focal length of the combination. So we can apply different methods like I already done in the previous lecture also. Either you first find the focal length of first and second lens, and then find the focal length of the combined lens, or we can directly apply the formula here itself. So we know if P is the power of the combined lens, then it will be equal to P1 plus P2. If P1 is the power of first lens, P2 is the power of second lens, adding this together will get the power of the combined lens. So P is the power of combined lens. Okay, so this is how much? 1.5 minus plus 2.75. So this will come in positive only. So we can say one concave lens and one convex lens are combined together, but finally since we are going to get the power in positive, means overall it will behave as a convex lens. So this is how much? 2.75 minus 1.5 is how much? So I think 1.25. Let's check it. Should not be overconfident also. So 1.25 positive. So don't be overconfident in the paper. Always do the subtraction addition properly in the rough work, otherwise mistake can be done. So I hope you understood. We are getting the overall power in positive, means now we have one convex lens, one concave lens placed together, but overall the ray will finally converge only by the combination, because overall power is coming positive. So this combination is a convex lens. I hope you understood this much. And now we know that is P is equal to 1 by F. So if F is the power focal length of the combined lens, okay, that is after combination of the lens, this together will have some focal length, that is F, and P is the total power. So from here we can find the focal length, that is 1 by P, 1 by how much? 1.25, and this will come in meter. Again, sorry, I've done mistake here. This will be in diopter. Very sorry. So overall this will come in meter. Always be alert. The mistake can be done. So once you do, you must check all the things if you have done correctly. And units has lots of importance. In place of D, if I write centimeter, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. So we understood here we are getting the focal length in meter, and if you convert this into centimeter, multiply by 100 also. So this will become how much? Let's solve it. Again, don't be overconfident. So I can write down 100 into 100 by 125. So that is how much? 80 centimeter. So I hope I have done correctly. 100 into 100, 125, 25 into 5, 125, 25, 4, and 5, 20, 20 into 4, 80. Okay, so I hope. So this part is done. Now overall we got the focal length how much? 80 centimeter. Now I am going to add something in the question. So remember what we have got, that is 80 centimeter. So we have to remember this. Okay, finally we are getting 80 centimeter. Now an object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from this combined lens. Find the nature and position of image. Image so formed by this combined lens. So this can also be possible, that is, the same numerical can have two different parts. In the first part we are finding the focal length of the combined lens, and now this can have a sub part also, that is, we understood here we had a convex lens and a concave lens placed together, and now the question is in front of this. So from here somewhere at the center there is an object at how much distance? 10 centimeter, minus 10 centimeter. So if the object is placed at the distance of 10 centimeter from this combination, not individual lens, then what kind of image will be formed by this combination, and that will be at what distance from the combined lens. Okay, so let's continue with this. So the very first we have already calculated f as 80 centimeter and u is minus 10 centimeter. Now we know the lens formula, 1 by v minus 1 by u is 1 by f. So 1 by v we don't know, 1 by f, 1 by u will come this side, will become positive. So 1 by how much? 80 plus minus 10, that will become 1 by 80 minus 1 by 10. Okay, don't be in hurry in the numerical, you can do mistake. So this will become 80 into 10 and this will become 10 minus 80 cross. Okay, this will become how much? 10 minus 80 is minus 70 by 800. So somehow it is minus 7 by 80, and this is 1 by v, therefore v will be how much? Minus 80 by 7 centimeter. You can solve, okay, divide and get the answer in decimal, and always in the examination try to give the answer in decimal also. So now we understood here finally the image will be formed, and this is coming negative, you know. If now I think this statement we don't need, already done. So what is to be done? We understood here, that is, if you have the lens, combined lens, whatever, if the object is here how much? At 10 centimeter, and image is coming at 80 by 7, that will be beyond 10 somewhere, yes or no? So if the object is here, image is somewhere here, because v is coming negative, and we know if v is coming negative, image is forming this side, and we know one thing, that is, overall in the case of the lens, if the image is forming in front, that is this side only, the image is virtual, yes or no? And that's why we are getting here negative sign. So we know in the case of the lens, if the image distance is negative, image is virtual. So we can say image is virtual. And we understood overall this combination is behaving as a convex lens. So we can imagine this as a convex lens, and in the case of convex lens, real image is this side, virtual image is this side, and from here we are getting this idea. So that is all the numerical we have based on this concept. Only this type of numerical is possible. Sometimes the focal length is given of 1, and second you have to find, sometimes combination is given, power is given. So based on the same formula, numerical can be given to you, and always the main thing is to be taken care is don't do mistake anything with the formula. And the second thing is the units to be taken care, meter, centimeter, diopter, and rest is maximum to maximum lens formula will be added somewhere. That is, the same numerical can be modified the way we have done in this one. So practice yourself, and if you find any difficulty anywhere, we are always there to help you. So for today it's done and the chapter is over. Next day we are going to start with the next chapter, that is human eye, the colorful world. So thank you, take care, Hari Om.